Sad news. You not joining. Archangel Michael says, what you just heard is not the end, it is the beginning of a shift you didn't see coming. The opportunity that was taken from you was never truly yours. You are being rerouted because something higher has been silently moving in your favor. The closed door was not rejection, it was divine redirection. It may sting, but your name has not been erased from destiny, only removed from delay. Those who thought they could remove you are unaware of what's being built behind the scenes. They celebrated thinking you would break down, unaware that the heavens were in agreement with your rising. Something happened in the spiritual realm when you walked away silently. What was meant to humiliate you is about to be the cause of your public victory. The list you were removed from was man-made, but your calling comes from a higher table. A powerful rearrangement is taking place and your name is being whispered in unexpected places. Don't mourn the exit, prepare for the elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There is something they didn't want you to know. Your departure shook the ground more than your presence. The energy shifted the moment they signed your name out. But instead of panic, the Spirit of God responded with peace and preparation. Comment, I receive this word, if your heart is ready for a replacement better than the position they denied you. A reversal is coming and it won't take long. You are not excluded, you are being singled out for something exclusive. The empty chair was never made for you, it was a decoy. The real seat you're meant to fill has not been revealed to them yet. That's why God is keeping you hidden until the room is purified. Archangel Michael says, the meeting they had behind your back has reached heaven's ears. Their agreement may seem powerful, but their plan has already been intercepted. You're not missing anything, you're being spared everything. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They wanted to humiliate you by sending silence. But God is about to thunder back with visibility. You may feel left out, but soon the spotlight will search for you. The delay is heaven's construction site. Something mighty is being set up and you are the reason for it. You were not supposed to be part of their strategy. You are being designed for your own blueprint. Comment, this delay is divine, if your spirit feels the transition already started. There is something unshakable coming. It won't look like what you expected, but it will silence every doubter. When they removed your name, they activated divine fire. What they removed, God is about to replace with gold. The humiliation they plotted will boomerang into their own chaos. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Heaven's order cannot be overwritten by earthly decisions. Their control is limited, but your destiny is eternal. You are rising in silence, but you will return with sound. Archangel Michael says, they thought they pushed you out. But in truth, they've pushed you toward the gate of greatness. A spiritual elevation is triggered every time you are mistreated by those who once smiled at you. The unseen realm is working quickly now. Documents are shifting. Approvals are being forged under divine light. Don't beg to return to what tried to bury you. That room was too small. That table was never meant to hold the feast heaven prepared for you. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Your name will appear again, but in a bigger place, under brighter lights. This is not just a no, it is a not here, not now, because better is coming. Those who removed you will be stunned by where you rise next. Comment, I still believe, if you know something higher is at work. You are not broken. You are not lost. You are in divine transition. Let them talk. Let them laugh. They won't be laughing when your story unfolds. This pain is temporary. This exclusion is a seed. Something is about to sprout unexpectedly in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Their decision has already been overturned in heaven. God is placing your name in someone else's heart. This time you won't have to ask to be included. They saw your power and got scared. That's why they shut the door before the meeting. But heaven doesn't need doors. It moves through winds, whispers, and wonders. The presence of God is going ahead of you now. What you thought was rejection was actually protection. What you thought was the end is the doorway to something supernatural. Archangel Michael says, "The silence you're experiencing is loud in the spirit realm. Angels are watching over your next step. You're not stepping back, you're being set apart." Type Amen to get blessing 111. There's someone being sent to you with divine news. A new offer. A new calling. A new seat that doesn't require anyone's permission. Comment, "I'm ready for the shift," if you've been sensing this. Your spirit knows what your eyes haven't seen yet. The confirmation is coming, and it will arrive suddenly. You were meant to miss that meeting. You were meant to walk away. Because your presence was not to be used, it was to be protected. Heaven is proud of how you handled this. You did not retaliate. You did not beg. You waited. And now, the wait is birthing something global. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They thought excluding you would break you. But instead, it awakened the oil inside you. The spiritual oil that attracts the real elevation. Your influence is increasing. Heaven is calling your name with power. Don't be distracted by the petty rejection of a temporary space. God is raising people in high places to carry your name with honor. The very ones who forgot you will soon mention you with trembling. A reversal is already scheduled. Comment, "It's already happening," if your spirit is leaping with this message. What they closed, heaven will reopen. But in a new land. Under new favor. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Don't seek closure from them, seek revelation from heaven. Because what's coming is far greater than what you missed. The absence you feel is the preparation for something heavier. They are not your source. They were a step. Now you are moving into the staircase of supernatural growth. Each moment of sadness is watering a greater season of harvest. Archangel Michael says, "This sadness will not stay long. There is glory attached to your name. Those who tried to dim it will witness it shine brighter than before. The grief is temporary. The glory is permanent. The story is still unfolding and your chapter has not been cancelled." Type Amen to get blessing 000. Don't let their silence echo inside you. Let your own light respond instead. You are being groomed for something only divine hands can build. Comment, "I trust the reroute," if you're ready to move in faith. You don't need their title. You carry heaven's seal. That is enough. The betrayal was real. But the blessing is greater. What they didn't know is that you were chosen before their choice ever mattered. You are still rising, still anointed, still favored. The sadness will become a supernatural signpost of how far you're about to go. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Your delay is becoming your destiny's loudest announcement. They thought they erased you. But they only removed what was blocking your light. You're about to beam brighter than ever. Stand tall. Be still. What's arriving is not ordinary, it's prophetic. And it will come with power. Let them underestimate. Let them overlook. They won't see it coming when you arrive above them. Comment, my time is near, if you know this message is your confirmation. You've cried enough. You've waited long. Now the heavens are responding with favor and force. Type Amen to get blessing 616. You've been thinking it was just a sad moment, but this moment was written in the scrolls long ago. Nothing about this rejection is random. It's a coded sign that your real path is being carved out without noise. They used your silence as weakness, but heaven saw it as wisdom. You walked away without begging, and now angels are walking toward you with divine appointments. What you didn't get is only a shadow compared to what you're about to walk into. This heartbreak is not punishment, it's preparation. Your story is taking a supernatural turn where people will ask how it happened so fast. And you will only say, God did it. Type Amen to get blessing 121. You are being set aside because the room you thought was the final destination was only a detour. Your spirit knew something was off. That's why your soul felt heavy even before the message came. Heaven has a habit of moving people when they no longer fit a limited structure. Comment, this was never my ending. If something inside you knows you're meant for more. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are a chosen one. They saw your light but didn't understand how to handle it. That's why they made sure you couldn't join. But the truth is, they only released you into greater realms. The clock of your favor has started ticking. A countdown to something massive. This sadness is just the silence before the sound of celebration. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Archangel Michael says, the enemies who blocked you are about to be witnesses to your rise. The very same names that signed against you will speak in awe when your name is praised elsewhere. No human can cancel divine destiny. They whispered in corners to keep you out, but God is announcing you from mountaintops. Your name is being rewritten into rooms of global importance. What they called goodbye is really God's get ready. Comment, heaven is preparing something better, if this aligns with the spiritual stirring in you. Your assignment is shifting. Your stage is changing. Your voice is about to be heard in places where your silence once ruled. This pain was necessary to separate you from the familiar. Because the familiar cannot carry the weight of the supernatural that's about to rest on you. Type Amen to get blessing 232. Don't let the enemy make you feel small. Don't let the closed door make you question your worth. If only you could see how heaven is moving people, documents, and timings to fit your entrance. You're not late. You're not overlooked. You are on divine pause because the environment that will host your breakthrough is still being prepared. There is someone who was supposed to mention your name but kept quiet. Now they're about to regret it. Because your name is about to be carried by someone more powerful than them. Archangel Michael says, heaven has called you unshakable. And this sadness will be your platform, not your prison. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Your spirit is waking up to something grand. You've been quiet long enough. Now the shift begins. Comment, let it be done, if you're ready for heaven to take control. They won't be able to deny you much longer. Your elevation will be loud. This sadness you feel is not just disappointment, it's birthing vision. Your tears are watering your own promised land. You won't return the same. Doors are opening in strange places. People you don't even know are speaking your name in admiration. Your story is becoming a testimony. Type Amen to get blessing 171. What they tried to break will bloom. What they tried to steal will multiply. Your silence was not weakness. It was divine strategy. God didn't want you to defend yourself, because the defense will come from those who once doubted you, and they will defend you with proof, not words. Heaven has declared you unstoppable. Let the sadness turn into power. Let the absence become your oil. Comment, I trust the process. If your faith is greater than your fear, something is shifting. Something is forming, and it will carry your name with fire. Type Amen to get blessing 646. What was lost will be returned in multiplied form. What was denied will become a divine display. You are not out, you are above. Archangel Michael says, this denial will not define you. It will redirect the world to notice who you really are. This was not the end of your chapter, it was the end of a counterfeit one. You've grown, you've endured, and now the reward is catching up to your patience. God is sending you a strange favor, something not earned by position but given by spiritual inheritance. It's your time to receive. Type Amen to get blessing 484. The doors are already shaking. The heavens are already writing. A strange email or call is about to reach you that will undo the pain of this disappointment. Comment, I expect divine interruption. If you believe in quick turnarounds, you may feel left out, but heaven is circling back for you with urgency. Let the world count you out. Let the silence echo for now. Because when heaven speaks, it breaks every earthly agenda. Soon, you won't just be included, you'll be requested. Not for what you can give, but for who you are becoming. Type Amen to get blessing 919. Those who removed you will see that you were never ordinary. They will realize too late that they touched someone sealed with purpose. Their celebration will turn into confusion when your next step is revealed. Archangel Michael says, it's not over, it's unfolding. The crown is coming, the oil is flowing, and you will rise without needing to push. This sadness is a setup for supernatural sweetness. You're being invited to something built by God's hands only. No man can block it. Comment, I'm chosen, not rejected. If you feel this word piercing through your heart like truth, you are not what happened. You are what is coming. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Even now, angels are being dispatched to lift you out of confusion. Joy is returning. Clarity is moving in. What broke your heart is about to bless your future. You've cried enough. Now it's time to collect. You've waited enough. Now it's time to witness. Everything you lost will become the foundation of your rise. The sadness they triggered will be the proof that your joy is supernatural. You're not just rising. You're being resurrected in the eyes of those who wrote you off. Type Amen to get blessing 101. You will not need to explain your absence anymore. Your presence will soon become undeniable. Those who questioned your silence will now seek your wisdom. The tables are turning in a way no one expected. Heaven is about to do something so bold with your life. The very people who said, you're not joining, will wonder who allowed your elevation. But they'll find no fingerprints, only divine intervention. Comment, heaven is my approval, if you no longer seek validation from man. You are walking into a season where even the gates of resistance will open wide before you. Your name is safe in God's plan. Type Amen to get blessing 525. The sadness you feel is proof that your heart still desires purpose. That's good. It means your soul is alive and waiting to step into something that fits. Archangel Michael says, what was taken was temporary, but what's coming is permanent. You are about to receive a call that will erase the sting of rejection. The promise has not been deleted, it has only been delayed for redirection. You've survived what others collapsed under. You kept your spirit from turning bitter. That alone has qualified you for divine reward. There is movement behind the curtain. The realm of the Spirit is stirring your name with precision. You are being summoned to a table where you are not a guest, you are a reason. Type Amen to get blessing 414. The sadness you experienced will soon feel like a gift, because without it, you would have stayed where you were never meant to be. It forced you to open your spirit to something bigger. Let them move on. Let them forget. Because what God is preparing requires your full attention. No distractions. No turning back. Comment, I release what was not mine, if you're ready to embrace your true inheritance. You've been stretched, and now the release is here. The atmosphere is shifting to favor you in rooms you've never walked in. You are not missing anything. You are being redirected into everything. Soon, you'll understand why it had to happen this way. Type Amen to get blessing 828. They thought your silence was defeat, but it was alignment. They thought you disappeared, but really, you were just hidden by heaven. And now the covering is lifting. What's coming next will heal what they broke. What's arriving will make you say, thank you for leaving me out. Because now you'll be fully inside where the real favor lives. Don't run after those who walked away. Don't chase the chair that broke beneath you. Something stronger is rising under your feet. Archangel Michael says, your season of being hidden has expired. Your name is coming to light. And not even darkness can block the brilliance of your purpose anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 313. The sadness you feel now is the last of its kind. What's about to enter your life will carry joy in overflow. You've paid with tears, now you will be paid with double peace. There is a realignment happening. Everything once out of order is falling into position. Your timeline has caught up with divine timing. Comment, I accept my divine placement, if you're ready to walk forward without regret. No more looking back. No more needing their approval. The light is ahead. God removed you from that place because He didn't want them to drain what He placed in you. You are being preserved for power. And it's almost time to unveil it. Type Amen to get blessing 939. This sadness will teach you how to celebrate in secret. It will teach you how to move in silence and win in the Spirit. You are being spiritually matured through this loss. Those who mocked you will marvel at your manifestation. Those who excluded you will need you soon. But by then, you will have ascended too far to look back. Archangel Michael says, this sadness is not final. You are entering into the shift where sadness turns to celebration. The weight will lift and the wind will push you forward. Keep your eyes ahead. Keep your heart open. Your next assignment is close. Type Amen to get blessing 202. You are being trained in silence. Prepared without applause. Built without spotlight. so that when the right time comes, you will not be shaken by pressure. Comment: this was necessary, if you see the greater purpose in your pain. You are not weak, you are wise. And that wisdom will open doors that strength never could. Let the sadness pass through. Don't hold it. Don't build a home in it. Let it teach you, then let it go. You will smile again. You will lead again. You will rise again, stronger, wiser, and favored beyond words. Type Amen to get blessing 323. It's coming quickly now. The replacement, the restoration, the reward. The very thing you thought you lost forever is about to return dressed in divine abundance. This is why the sadness couldn't stay long. Joy is moving in with force. Breakthrough is racing toward your address. Archangel Michael says, there's no stopping what's already been released. Even if they regret removing you, the shift has begun. And you are walking into something they could never have given. You are being restored in full, emotionally, spiritually, and even materially. Prepare to receive. Type Amen to get blessing 717. This final part of the journey will feel surreal. You'll see how every piece of sadness was actually protection in disguise. You'll understand why no was necessary for heaven's yes. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. You are exactly where you need to be, on the edge of glory. Comment: it's my turn now, if you're ready to walk out of the sadness and into the spotlight God prepared for you. Now, close the door on what denied you, and walk into what desires you. Type Amen to get blessing 303.